Lesson 5. So the first part of today is absolute value. And absolute value, if you recall, because I know we're just reviewing, but just for the sake of YouTube and life in general, absolute value is the distance a number is from 0. How far away from 0 it is. When we write it down, we express it as a positive number. But when we say absolute value, we're saying how far the number is from 0. So for example, 7.12, 7 and 12/10 is this far away from 0, 7.12 away. So we express it as a positive number. Now, if there's a problem to do inside our absolute value, we solve that first. 1 minus 3/4 is, anybody know?
No. Negative 1/4.
No. 4/4 minus 3/4 is 1/4. So the absolute value of that is 1/4.
I had it backwards.
You had it backwards.
Yep.
Now, sometimes there's some weird things that go on. Oh, well, I almost wrote something really weird. I started to. I was fixed that before. It's not H. 11 minus 2. Let's figure out the absolute value of 11 minus 2. That would be
9.
9. But there's a negative on the outside, so that makes our answer negative 9. Even though the absolute value is 9, that negative sign on the outside changes it and makes it negative 9. All right? So far, so good?
Uh-huh.
Cool. All right, so let's move on. Deep breath. All right? So easy enough? All right, so now let's try some other stuff. Adding real numbers. Real numbers in math could be negatives, they can be positives, decimals, fractions, all kinds of stuff. So let's add negative 3 plus negative 5. That's a negative 3. Negative 5 plus 3. What is that?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. Is there a way that we can make a model of that? Don't start strutting down the runway. Goes with what we were talking about before. Don't say it. All right, so if we were to model it, we could totally graph out this problem. I don't want to know what that sounds like on the recording. All right, so let's model it.
What is what?
So if we model this problem, let's start off with what we have. We have from 0 to negative 5 is our first part. And then we added 3 to it. So we end up here, and we add 3. That takes us to negative 2. So we added 3. Our answer becomes negative 2. So that's a way that we can model our graph. From where we start to where we end, we can solve it. We can solve our problems. Yay, we just solved world peace. Let's move on with our life. All right, so knowing that information, let's do a little bit of fancy work. Negative 12 plus 21. Which in essence, we're doing 21 minus 12, right?
That would be 9.
Be 9, right? Positive 9. Now, what about two negatives? It should be reviewed for us. Negative 19 plus negative 8. We add both of them.
27.
Okay, negative
27.
27. Very good. All right, makes sense so far? All right. All right, so let's try one more thing. The set of rational numbers is closed under addition. Is the set of rational numbers closed under addition? When you add things, will you always get a rational number?
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. The set of positive integers is closed under addition. If you add two positive numbers, two positive integers, will you always get a positive number?
Mhm.
Yeah, so that is true as well. All right, any questions on that?
No.
Pretty simple.